Hi all and welcome back to our YouTube channel.
My name is Jeremy Pope. I trade the milling wheat at ADM Agriculture.
And my name's Rosie Fox. I'm a junior trader at ADM Agriculture and I also trade the milling wheat.
This week's update, we're going to be looking at domestic UK milling wheat, the outlook for the market for the remainder of the 2021-22 harvest season and prospects for the 2022 harvest year. Initially looking at Q1 of 2022, millers seem very comfortable with their cover. There are still spots for them to buy in the northern regions, but the location proves to be the limiting factor with haulage, which has been prevalent throughout the year. If you look on the screen at the moment, we put up a graph for Harvest 21 premiums. As you can see, the levels have been significantly over the 5-year average. But in the last few weeks, we have seen these premiums come off a little bit. This is as sellers have come back from their festive break, specifically wanting to sell Jan, Feb, March movement. And as I previously mentioned, cover seems to be okay there from the consumer's point of view. This is specifically prevalent for the Midlands and the South. As a result, the market spread between the Midlands and the Northwest has widened, and the premiums look to adjust to account for the wide haulage spread.
As we look into Q2, consumers still have a decent amount of milling wheat left to cover, so premiums are remaining supported. On the soft wheat side of things, demand remains very light, especially in the central areas where many consumers are telling us they have very little left to buy. However, if demand changes, this requirement could come back.
Looking forward to the 2022 harvest year, trade remains thin for this position. Typically, at this time of year, the market needs to get a better understanding of the planted area and the quality before sellers come and commit any volume. Millers have come in and bought some volume, but it's a very small amount of cover.
As we look at those levels for the 2022 harvest, you'll see the graph now on the screen. You can see the levels for the premiums that we have managed to make going into the 2022 harvest season in pink. They show quite a difference to the levels which people have been making for the 2021 harvest year, which that line is in blue. It does, however, show that it is above the 5-year average and also above the 3-year average. We still have a huge amount of lack of knowledge about the area, the quality and the inputs, specifically fertiliser, with the prices rising. The next few months are going to be key in determining the direction of the premiums on the new crop milling wheat, and this is of course applicable for all the different grades, so softs, hards and low pros.
So just to conclude, 2021, the premiums over feed wheat are still well over the 5-year average, even though they have come off in recent weeks. These premiums do look to be supported, with consumers still needing to come in for that April, May, June position. But if sellers continue to focus on the Jan, Feb, March, the near term, you could see values come down a little bit more. For 2022, premiums are again over the 5-year average, but we have a long way to go between now and harvest. So the market will want to watch what happens through the rest of the growing season, looking at the acreage, looking at the cost of inputs and looking at potential quality.
Thanks for watching today, and we'll hope you'll join us back on the channel for next week's videos.